this. I discovered this the other day just by accident at Lidl. And it is pronounced Lidl in the USA. I always have to say that. They have to correct me. It is literally pronounced that way here. I found this frozen pizza at Lidl. Now in our Lidl, they're $2.85 and it's 28.5 ounces. This is their pepperoni self-rising crust pizza by Lidl. Now, there are other flavors. I only tried the pepperoni. This is hands down the best frozen pizza I have ever tried in my life. They are unbelievably good. I mean, the crust is delicious. The sauce, the cheese, everything is just, it's absolutely perfect. This is my new favorite thing right here. And my older son loves them. My younger son likes more of a thin crust pizza, so he's not crazy about it. And it is self-rising, but it doesn't get like, it's not like a pan pizza or anything. I mean, it puffs up a bit around the edges, but it's not like super thick and doughy. I don't really like pizzas like that. But this, oh my goodness, if you have a Lidl near you and you like pizza, even if you don't like frozen pizza, I highly recommend their self-rising crust pizza. Oh my goodness. But this, I'm gonna go pop this back in the freezer, but I had to show you this. Oh my goodness, when I tried it, I said I have to tell them about this pizza. It's the perfect blend of the best crust, the best sauce, and the best cheese on a frozen pizza I have ever tried. And they do have other flavors. I think they have a 3-meat pizza. I think there's a cheese and supreme or whatever it is with the black olives and stuff. I think they have one like that. But this one is our new favorite thing here. So, but this is at Lidl. This is not at Aldi. Aldi's pizzas are okay, but once I tried this one, now I don't want the other ones anymore. I even like brand name pizzas are not as good as this one. Even the ones that are like $8 or $9 are not as good as this. So, but make sure you get the self-rising crust. Of course, you can try anything you want to, but the one I like the best is the self-rising crust from Lidl. And then, of course, while I was there, I picked up some of my favorite bagels. I don't normally do a lot of shopping at Lidl because overall always say that. Handcrafted small batch popcorn. It's a cheese and caramel mix. Now, I assume you're supposed to eat it together, but I know what I'll do. I will end up picking out all of the caramel and eating it first, and then eating the cheese flavored popcorn. I mean, you do have that nice combination of sweet and salty, but I'm just thinking I would eat the caramel ones first and then eat the cheese ones. It's only a 7.5-ounce bag, so there's not a lot in here, but they had these up by the registers. Like I said, it's not on the aisle with all the bagged snacks. It says it has 100 calories per cup, non-GMO corn and oil, no artificial preservatives. And I don't remember how much it was. I grabbed this when I went up to check out. I saw it and thought it looked interesting. So, it says it's made with copper kettle caramel and real sharp cheddar cheese. CreatorsPopcorn.com. CRETORS. So, I love this blue on this bag. Look at that, that's pretty. It's kind of like a cornflower blue. It's just really super cool. So I'm going to give that one a try. And then the last bag of snacks that I have is an Aldi but a goodie around here. This is a favorite, especially of my younger son. He loves these things. These are Clancy's pretzel sticks. Now you can also get the little twists. You can get the twists and the knots like this. Now this is the 1-pound bag right here, and we have this opening here in case you don't know what pretzels look like. You can look at this big window right here, and it tells you up here in this little purple banner that it is sticks. And he swears that the pretzel sticks taste different from the little knots, the pretzel shape. He swears that these are better. He says they taste different. I can't tell the difference personally. But Clancy's is another Aldi brand. They make all kinds of chips. I think primarily you're going to see the Clancy's name on snack foods. Another one you see a lot on like boxes of crackers is Savorites. And we actually have some Savorites. I forgot I bought some crackers, some saltine crackers. So I will show you what that looks like. But when you see the Clancy's logo, it's going to be this red oval with Clancy's inside of it. But this is a 1-pound bag of pretzel sticks. And in my Aldi, you can get these for about 85 cents, which in this day and age is a wonderful price. I save so much money getting my groceries at Aldi. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. Even if you're loyal to particular brands, at least give it a try. I'm telling you. Some things I prefer brand name, like Campbell's soup. I'm not a big fan of all these canned soups. I just don't think they're as good. But a lot of stuff, I like their stuff just as well, and it's a lot cheaper. So it saves me a lot of money shopping there. But this bag is kind of it's not really a mustard yellow, but it's kind of close. It's like a goldenrod yellow. It's very cheerful, and I love this day. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's warm. It's gorgeous outside. I have some daffodils that started blooming. They opened up today, and they're gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So it is a wonderful day, and this yellow bag just makes me even more cheerful. Oh, and they have a new thing. I found these over, when you go into Aldi, you have this section with the bread and the rolls and things like that. It has no trans fat and no high fructose corn syrup, so it's practically health food as it is. It's like eating a salad. So that is my loaf of Love and Fresh classic white bread. 55 cents. Oh, and I had to pick up some hamburger buns and hot dog buns. Now these are also from Love and Fresh, and these are also only 55 cents for 8 lovely little hamburger buns. You have 4 here and 4 here. And it has that same beautiful blue on the label. Now, one thing I really love about the bags that Aldi's bread comes in is that the plastic is thicker than it is in a lot of store brand breads. And that may not seem like a big deal, but some store brand breads, I find the plastic is so thin that it's very easy for a hole to get poked in the plastic, or frustrating. Sometimes I'm just like right now, I'm going to have to go on what I call a banana run in a little bit. I have 2 bananas in the kitchen right now that are perfectly fine. They're actually at the perfect stage where they're, you know, the peels are starting to brown, but they're very good. But my kids get grossed out by the way the peels look, and they don't want to eat them. So when they get like that, I will run around the house with bananas, chasing my kids, saying, "Here, eat this banana," until I catch them and make them eat the banana. And they always say the same thing. They'll say, "Hey, this is really good." And I say, "Exactly. Don't worry about how brown the peel looks. You know, it's just a little bit brown. That means the banana is perfect. You're not eating the peel." But I have to do a banana run and chase them around the house and make them eat the bananas because I don't want them to go to waste. Yeah, I got a banana run coming because I have 2 that need to be eaten. I might eat one of them myself. But I also just bought some more. These are Del Monte quality bananas. Aren't they cute? They're already very yellow though, so yeah, I don't know. Because it's funny, like they'll eat a ton of bananas and then they don't want any bananas. I cannot keep up with the rise and fall in the banana demand around here. But I just got this little bunch here. We only have 5 bananas. So, and they're not really big, so maybe that will be, maybe they will get eaten up. I'll tell you something that's good, and it sounds gross, but don't knock it till you try it. A peanut butter and banana sandwich. Now, I know if you haven't tried it, you probably think it's gross. Like a lot of people think tomato sandwiches are gross, but it's, well, so many people in the South love them. I love them. If you have a good tomato. But you just slice your banana and you put some peanut butter on your bread and slice your bananas and put them on there and just eat it. It's good. I think it's good. Anyway, you can slice your bananas lengthwise or, you know, like that, but I think it's fantastic. Okay, now I have a little collection of boxed items here. Now these have become a favorite, and my younger son likes to take one of these in the morning. They have breakfast at school, but he also likes to have one of these chewy chocolate chip granola bars. Okay, so these are from Millville, which is an again. Because my younger son